As you get older, it always gets harder and harder to commit to one game. Like me, for example. 1 minute, I recently buy the Resident Evil Remake HD collection. Let's call it remake. And then I move on to buying the entire Brothers in Arms games because they were on sale. Because I like tactical shooters, and I do have a nostalgia for Brothers in Arms. I remember back in the day, the PS2 and Xbox days, where like the sixth gen era, yeah, sixth gen, and I remember playing Brothers in Arms as a kid, horribly sucking at it because I didn't do very well with tactical games. And then I move on to playing Fallout 4, which I haven't played for weeks because I frankly got bored with it. Then I got have fun with it again because the crafting and all that kind of lures you back in, and plus it's, despite it being very played out, it's still a Bethesda game. It keeps you hooked, and once you start playing, you can't stop playing it. Well, what I'm trying to point out is, as you get older, it's always harder to like commit to one game, and yeah, I always find it a lot harder to finish a game, especially a game that has a modicum of challenge. Now, I don't mind challenge, it's just, seriously, I have so many games, it's really starting to baffle me. I have so many games I haven't finished. Like, I have games way back from 2013, for example, in my Xbone and PS4 library, for example, that still haven't been finished. I still haven't finished Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. I almost said Fag for some reason, I don't know why. I guess that's my juvenile part of my brain talking, but whatever. But anyways, I put like hours into that game and then I suddenly stopped playing, probably because I got bored with AC in general. Then year after that I got Unity and stopped playing altogether because that game was a colossal broken mess. Picked it up a few weeks ago again and tried doing the co-op missions with a friend, and it's still as bad as I remember because the playability is just garbage. It really is, and the frame rate's terrible. Like for some reason the guys behind Unity thought it was a good idea to have like a lot of crowds. I mean, sure, it looks nice, but looks don't mean shit when your game plays like shit. So, whatever. It's really, really hard committing to one game. It's not like in my youth. I mean, if I bought a new game, I'd play the shit out of it. Like, it's not like going to EB Games or GameStop or the store and buying a new game, looking at the case and all excited, and you look at you look through the manual. You know, back in the time where there were actual manuals, but now they barely put shit in the game boxes anymore. And I think the only recent example I can remember of a physical copy of the game that actually had a proper manual was The Evil Within. that was pretty much the last game I bought that pretty much actually had a manual. But yeah, if you still buy physical copies, you know that like game manuals have dwindled. Like, I can't get over the list of games I still have unfinished. And the one game I've actually put a significant amount of time into was The Witcher 3, because that was a phenomenal RPG. Like, I was already into the Witcher games before Witcher 3 came out. I was anticipating it so much. I played the first two Witcher games, and I played 120 hours in Witcher 3. And now I'm doing a New Game Plus, and still going through that, still haven't beat it. And it just amazes me. Now I'm really starting to sound like a broken record. But I'm sure you can relate with this because you just don't have that same excitement anymore as you did as a kid. And I would always remember playing like GTA as a kid, and I must have like terrible parents, and you know, like what else am I going to play? Some rated E for everyone garbage, because let's face it, a lot of games for kids were flat out garbage. Like, you want to know why the reason kids play GTA? It's because it had freedom. Okay, you could do whatever you want. That was the appeal. That's the appeal of GTA in general. That's what a lot of kids games didn't have or lacked. and the only equivalent that you could play was Bully, but I still haven't really heard of that game at the time for some reason. Anyways, I'm going off topic random and just reminiscing and all that, but I don't know. I'm sure some of you have like similar experiences, especially people who are older than I am and have jobs and have responsibilities and probably play a lot more like multiplayer games than campaign games. Like there are statistics of people not actually finishing the campaign certain games. Like I believe there was one statistic with GTA 4, for example, where the majority still haven't finished the story mode, which can be understandable because I can see why people got bored with that game. I didn't. I actually like the story in that one, but gameplay wise, it was very lacking compared to San Andreas. But anyway, tell me what you think. You having trouble committing to one game, finishing a game? Tell me your thoughts below in the comments. Anyway, I'm the Canadian. I will see you in the next video. Peace.